Alright, I just got back from going to the theaters to see a early/press screening of Another Simple Favor. Now, this is a sequel to A Simple Favor that released in 2018, about 7 years ago, and we're finally getting a sequel. Never seen the original. I literally got the invite to the screening yesterday, so I didn't have time to see the original movie. So, I didn't know what to expect. I had no expectations going into this movie. Saw a trailer, didn't really think it seemed to be my type of movie. It really wasn't. This movie has its audience. Unfortunately, it wasn't me. Now, the movie does have some strong points. The story is hit or miss for me. There were sequences where I was fully invested. It's kind of like has this mob scene. There's murders. There's a couple really cool kills, especially one certain shower sequence that started off with a weird part that I was just like, what are we doing? Why am I watching this? And then all of a sudden turned to a really cool sequence. Anywho, it's full of mob stuff, full of murders, full of intriguing mystery. Feel like I could have vibed with the story a little bit more if I saw the original. Like I said, I haven't, because like apparently there's twins and all that I feel like I would have known if I've seen the original. I had a feeling that I wouldn't have to see the original before I saw this. I was wrong. I highly recommend you watch the original before watching this movie. But and then there were other times I was completely bored. Other times the story wasn't for me, where it's just like two girlies hanging out. We're talking about girly stuff. I'm not a girl, so wasn't fully invested in that. Best thing I could do to describe this movie is describe it as a Hallmark movie. It is Hallmark with Paul Feig directing. I don't really like Paul Feige's humor, is what I was trying to say. I find it to be not my cup of tea. Like, we get jokes about dicks and vaginas and all that, and it's just not really my thing. There were a couple solid laughs here. I did laugh at quite a bit of things, but a lot of it really missed for me. A lot of the humor didn't quite work for me. So there's that. Stacked cast here: Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively. They're doing the girly thing. A lot of people are going to respect it more than I did, but still, no use denying that Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick are phenomenal actresses. So, John Chu, Henry Golding, not John M. Chu. John Chu directs Wicked. Henry Golding is in this movie, and he was pretty good in the movie. But yeah, not really my cup of tea. There's going to be a cup of tea for everyone. There's going to be people that certainly like this movie much more than I did. Feels like a movie that my mom would probably like much more than I did. But for now, not really my cup of tea. It's going to have its audience, though.